Another major silly season domino has fallen as it has been announced that Chandler Smith will join Front Row Motorsports in the Craftsman Truck Series in 2025. What's going, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. As I just said a second ago, we got some pretty massive and major breaking news as it has been announced that Chandler Smith will join Front Row Motorsports in the Craftsman Truck Series in 2025. Here's a statement from Front Row Motorsports. Front Row Motorsports is excited to announce an expansion to its championship-winning NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series program that will see Chandler Smith drive a second Ford F-150 for the team in the upcoming 2025 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series season. Coming off a strong year in Xfinity competition with 2 wins, 17 top 5s, and 22 top 10s, the 22-year-old hopes to continue that momentum at Front Row. In his previous NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series stints, Smith has garnered 5 wins, 24 top 5s, and 35 top 10s. Here's what Chandler Smith said about the statement. "I'm excited to join Front Row Motorsports truck program," said Smith. "They are a top contender in the truck series and have proven so with championships and wins. I like what they are building here and am so honored to have the opportunity to add to it. We are getting a bit of a late start, but I am excited about the caliber of talent we are talking to and being a part of the program for 2025. Announcements regarding the truck number, partner lineup, and full Front Row Motorsports lineup will come at a later date." Holy crap, this is definitely really shocking to say the least. Everything I had heard was linking him over to Richard Childress Racing. From what I had heard about a week or so ago, I thought he was going to Richard Childress Racing for 2025. I was not expecting this. But at the same time, I am super excited about Chandler Smith going to Front Row Motorsports in the Craftsman Truck Series in a second truck. He will likely join Lane Riggs. I believe Lane Riggs is back with the team. So you're going to have a driver who's experienced in Craftsman Truck Series competition. Like I said, Chandler Smith has won multiple races with Front Row Motorsports over the course of the last 2 years. He won multiple races in 2021 and also in 2022 and made the championship 4 in 2022. Then, of course, he moved back up to the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2023, where he drove, of course, for Colleague Racing, picked up a win and a victory over there, and, of course, made it to the round of 8. And then in 2024, he moved over to Joe Gibbs Racing. We, of course, knew he would not be back with Joe Gibbs Racing for the 2024-25 season, as their team was filled up. And like I said, I thought he'd be going to RCR. But this is a massive and major move for Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith is one of the best-known prospects out there. And I think he's someone that's going to be fun to watch with this program in 2025. So, what are the expectations for Chandler Smith in 2025? Number 1, make the playoffs. That should be the ultimate goal, number 1. He should be able to easily make the playoffs, especially with some of the lack of experience in the Craftsman Truck Series next year, but he should be able to easily make the playoffs next year. Number 2, he needs to make the championship 4. If he wants to have a chance and opportunity down the road in the future, move back up to the NASCAR Cup Series, he needs to be able to have that chance by going to the championship 4. And then the other goal is to win. That should be the other goal for Chandler Smith. This is going to be a fantastic opportunity for Chandler. He is getting another chance, another strong opportunity with a very strong program. My prediction for Chandler Smith right now going into 2025, I think that Chandler Smith is going to win at least 2 to 3 races next year. I think he is going to be a championship contender without question. I think he will make the Final Four this upcoming season. He will have to go up against guys like Corey Hyman, Roger Career for that, and even his teammate Lane Riggs, who was really strong at the end of the year. But you're going to have a really strong Truck Series lineup for this team in 2025. Like I said, Lane Riggs is coming back to this program this year, but this is certainly very shocking to say the least that he's going to this program. I know there was talk about a few months ago that he was going there, but I thought it'd be in their Cup Series car. Now it's going to be in a truck, and I think that the Truck Series at least got a little bit stronger. I was very worried about the Truck Series lineup for 2025, but I'm very glad to see that Chandler does have a seat for this season, and I think he, like I said, is going to be a major threat and contender throughout the 2025 campaign. I'm looking for him to be the guy to watch out for who will go up against Corey Heim, because Corey Heim, we all know, going into this season is going to be super strong and is going to be the biggest threat for the championship throughout the year. Now you've got someone who's a very strong prospect who is in the Toyota prospect lineup for a long time. Another big thing, this is development for Ford. Ford, we know, a couple years ago, they were struggling for development. In 2024, their biggest development was like Haley Deegan, Christian Rose, Frankie Muniz. That was about it in Cole Custer as well and Riley Herbst. Now they're going to have Sheldon Creed next year. Sam Mayer next year, and they're bringing Chandler Smith into the pipeline. You've got 3 really good young talents going into 4 who could have a bright future. Now, down the road, obviously, this could lead Chandler Smith to going back to Front Row Motorsports NASCAR Cup Series program, which I think is certainly possible down the road. Speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about RCR, because we all kind of thought he'd be going to RCR next year. What happens to the RCR third car? Well, obviously with Chandler Smith's name being off the table for the conversation, I would have to think at this point it's probably going to be Will Brown, Austin Hill, and Jesse Love getting behind the wheel of that third seat. Same with the Xfinity car. I would have to think Kyle Busch is going to make select starts in that third RCR Xfinity car, so I expect that to happen probably. The other big question is, what is the number going to be for them? My guess is the number 34 is the number they're going to use. They used the 34 truck when Brett Moffitt was down there in a couple select starts at the end of 2023. And we all thought Brett Moffitt was going to be joining this program in 2024. Obviously, that did not end up happening. I look for Chandler Smith, though, to be very, very good and super competitive with Front Row next year. I am looking for him to be the guy to step up against Corey Heim for that championship. This is really shocking, but a really positive move for this team going into next year. And like I said, I do think that Chandler Smith is going to bring the pace, is going to bring the speed, and I'm looking for Chandler Smith to be the guy that can go out there and challenge Corey Heim for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Championship. Congratulations to him on a really strong opportunity. I think it's going to be a great year for Chandler. I'm looking for a strong season. I think he gets multiple wins and victories, and I think he will easily be able to make the playoffs with this team this year. There's going to be a lot of competition, of course, like Rajah Caruth, Corey Heim, Gio Ruggiero, you name it. Other people like Caden Honeycutt, his teammate Lane Riggs, you name it, all those good people. But at the end of the day, I'm looking for Chandler Smith to be a major threat and strong contender for the 2025 season. Major congratulations to Chandler Smith for getting a really strong chance and opportunity. We'll see what he can do with Front Row Motorsports in 2025. A well-deserved opportunity for him next season. So, that is going to be today's special breaking news report on Chandler Smith. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. What are your expectations for Chandler Smith in the 2025 Craftsman Truck Series season? Let me know them in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, I'll be probably doing my Truck Series predictions for 2025. Sunday, I may be doing my 2026 Silly Season predictions on the channel. Monday, we'll have a NASCAR news video discussing news over the course of the last couple of days. Trust me, we're going to have a lot to talk about, including potential decisions on appeal. Actually, I might wait till after Christmas to talk about that. But there's a lot of content dropping soon. We'll be talking about people like Haley Deegan, Shane Van Gisbergen, Carl Lewis, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, you name it, Bubba Walls, Ross Chastain, Eric Almirola, you name it, all that kind of stuff. Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed. Expect a lot of that really good content to drop really soon as we get closer to the start of the 2025 NASCAR season. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.